old abandoned hospital had long stood as a silent sentinel, its crumbling walls and broken windows a testament to a forgotten era. Drawn by my fascination with the paranormal, I embarked on an investigation to capture evidence of the unexplained. Armed with cameras and a sense of trepidation, I stepped into the decaying building, unaware of the horrors that awaited me. As I navigated the dimly lit corridors, my footsteps echoed like an eerie heartbeat. The air was thick with a sense of foreboding, and a chill settled into my bones despite the warm summer night outside. I raised my camera, capturing the peeling paint and broken equipment that had once been a place of healing. My heart raced as I entered what was once the operating room. I felt a heaviness in the air, a weight of the past that clung to the room. As I snapped photos, a flicker of movement caught my eye, a shadowy figure darting across the room. My pulse quickened, and I froze, the camera still in my trembling hands. With cautious steps, I followed the figure into a corridor that seemed to stretch on endlessly. The air grew colder, and the silence was oppressive. I whispered into the darkness, asking if anyone was there, hoping for a sign. And then, a distant whisper echoed through the corridor, a chilling plea that sent shivers down my spine. My camera's flash illuminated the walls, capturing the ephemeral figure of a woman, her face contorted in anguish. I snapped photo after photo, each frame revealing a different angle of her haunting form. The apparition seemed to reach out to me, her eyes filled with a sorrow that transcended time. My heart pounded as I retraced my steps, drawn to a door that led to the basement, a place I had been warned to avoid. The heavy door creaked open, and a gust of cold wind greeted me. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy, and I felt as though I was being watched by 1,000 unseen eyes. I descended the stairs, the light from my camera casting long shadows on the walls. The air grew colder, and my breath misted in front of me. As I moved deeper into the basement, a series of chilling whispers surrounded me, the voices overlapping in a symphony of terror. I could feel their words, a jumble of sorrow, fear, and anger. And then, I saw them, faces emerging from the shadows, their expressions twisted with pain. A feeling of dread washed over me as I realized I was in the presence of tortured souls. The basement seemed to pulse with their collective energy, the walls seeming to close in as their whispers grew louder. I raised my camera, capturing their anguished forms, their faces appearing for a split second in the flashes of light. But as the apparitions grew bolder, their fingers brushed against my skin, an icy touch that sent shockwaves through me. Their whispers turned into agonized screams, and I stumbled back in horror. In a panic, I raced up the stairs, my heart racing and my mind reeling from the horrors I had witnessed. The basement door slammed shut behind me, as though sealing off the malevolent energy that had been unleashed. I emerged into the moonlit night, gasping for breath and shaking with fear. As I reviewed the photos I had captured, the faces of the tormented souls stared back at me, a chilling reminder of the darkness that had engulfed the old hospital. My hands trembled as I scrolled through the images, each one a testament to the phantoms that had crossed my path. Weeks later, as I analyzed the evidence, I realized that my encounter with the restless spirits had left an indelible mark on me. I couldn't escape the feeling of their icy fingers on my skin or the sound of their anguished cries echoing in my ears. The photos served as a chilling reminder that the realm of the paranormal was not to be taken lightly. I had captured evidence of phantoms among us, unexplained apparitions that had emerged from the shadows to share their haunting stories. The horrors I had witnessed served as a stark reminder that the line between the living and the dead was thin, and that some secrets were best left undisturbed. As I closed the chapter on my investigation, I couldn't shake the feeling that the souls I had encountered were still with me, their whispers echoing in the darkness of my mind. And though I had captured their presence on camera, the true terror of that night would forever remain imprinted on my soul, an unending reminder of the phantoms that walk among us.